News 13 wishes anyone who is not participating in this year's Purge a safe evening, and for those releasing the beast, a successful cleanse. Good luck.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
For those releasing the beast, News 13 wishes anyone who is not participating in this year's Purge a safe evening, and for those releasing the beast, a successful cleanse. Good luck.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Oh, my. What are we going to do? Yes. Hey, man, Gerald Peters. Welcome back to the channel. The purge is underway. Oh, man, I've slipped. The purge is underway. We have the S&P here as represented by the Spider S&P 500 ETF, one of the most popularly traded items on planet Earth. And we got it closing at 504.45. Man, oh man. Let's that's a nice move down. It's not as far as the Dow's gone. The purge started with the Dow. Let me move over to the wind. If you are in the Money Flow Trading Society or, trade with me or in Discord on our alerts, if you go over to, you should have my chart pack called MFG Trade Ideas of the Week. If you go there, if you click View All, you'll notice charts come and go. And oil is the most important one. Why? Because we're kicking ass in oil. So, this is a large part of my portfolio. It hurts when it's going down, feels good when it's going up. It's actually kind of working like a hedge. We'll see how long that lasts. Here's the problem. Oil's pushing into an extreme RSI. It already did. Starting to work it off, may or may not go down. Right now, it's just going sideways. The problem is this is our target zone, and this was a previous high. So, in money flow land, we got stage 1, accumulation, stage 2, markup or uptrend, stage 3, what we call distribution. Stage 4 is the decline, and we're going to talk about that tonight. It doesn't have to decline. See, it doesn't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It can go 1, 2, boom, back to a 1. It can go 1, 2, 3, 3, then it breaks out and turns into a 1. But what we tend to see, enough of a repeatable pattern that we can use it in our trading, is this RSI. Once it goes extreme, doesn't mean the move's over. RSI doesn't, that's not what the RSI is. The RSI measures volatility. Volatility is price movement. And it measures, I use it out of the box, written by Wallace Walters, who also created DMI, created a lot of shit, man. Wallace Walters created that, and he believed, not to be confused with my favorite book, Science of Getting Rich. They have very similar names. It's kind of weird, huh? Two favorite books, one on stacks and one on mindset, and they both have a similar name. 70 RSI hit, and we see it not going down. It's just going sideways. That tells me this is more than likely to continue and be a stage one. And we have fundamental reasons to believe that. There's conflicts right now in Palestine, Israel. Now Iran's getting involved. And we got to watch this, man. I got too much money not to at least pay attention. But you got to know it is never what you're thinking. You know what I mean? Like, let me put this up. Hey, if you're looking for a place to trade, come trade with me, man. Come trade with me. If you're looking for a group of like-minded people, get in our Discord. It's a private Discord. That's because we don't want dickheads, dipshits, and otherwise. This is the pattern I'm looking for, and I believe the market's move in 4 stages. It's a fractal pattern, and it's created. You'll see it all throughout nature, man. If you go outside and it looks like it's going to rain, you don't have to be a meteorologist to call that. You can just see the signs, or in other words, look at the indicators. The indicator is just a sign. And it's not 100%, but goddamn, if it's cloudy and you don't want to get wet, you might take an umbrella. So that's all this is, man. And we layer it like a recipe. And we're looking, I want at least 4 out of my 6. I prefer 6 out of 6, but I'll take 4 before I take any kind of evasive action. And that pattern is, I didn't pull it up, huh? Let me pull it up. I may have to make a couple videos here. I'm going to try to speed this up. Hey, listen, real quick. Go over here and click in the newsletter or down at the bottom. If you're already on my email list, do it again. Because I may or may not be able to get all of you moved. The other way is going to come down, and you're only going to get to access the Peters report behind Substack account. So get in here and sign up. Any of the bottoms you click are going to take you to the Substack in the new newsletter. And we're putting out a lot of other stuff, Bitcoin, a lot of stuff, man. Just keep up with it. Don't be so damn busy you can't, man. That's Loserville, okay? If you're so busy you can't keep up, something is wrong with you. It means you don't have any interest because you're putting it last. All right, and one of the things I'm trying to do is be a lot more proactive. So the front here is going to show you what happened last week. And we use that if you go to the very back on page 35. If you go to the very back, you're going to see in the newsletter that this is for the forward week. This is my homework moving forward. Now, I don't know what's going to happen, but these are the things that I'm looking at. And basically, I can't do something if I don't look at it first. And these are my notes. CPI is higher interest rates, and a war in the Middle East. Well, fuck, stocks have been going up. That's all the excuse people need to ring the register. I mean, look at coin. This thing has gone up, and then look, they rung the register, and then it went up. They rung the register. Probably same thing going to happen. And here's what we do in the money flow. I assume price is going to go where it went before. So you'll see it like in these zones here. And so I can mark those. Then keep an eye on the RSI. We see last time it didn't get that low. Look, didn't get that low. Didn't get that low. That, my friends, is a fractal pattern, what you're looking at right there. So wake the fuck up. This is why you look at charts, why you can't be so fucking busy. So in my notes, if you got a notebook, life worth living is a life worth recording, you would write down coin. And what do you want to say about it? Well, I noticed it's in an uptrend. It's been in an uptrend. It's been in an uptrend. You see what I'm saying? Like, get to know shit. Maybe you can just do it right here. Maybe that's enough. You just look at it. Now, here's what I can do. I'm going to save this in my chart pack. And if you get my charts, you can see this as I update it. And I'll write on these, and sometimes I take them down. Now, if you've already seen this, you don't even need me to write on it. You know what I'm saying. Okay? Sorry, I got these bugs all around me. So I just updated it. Now, if you come over here and you click View All, it's going to show you all the charts I got in there right now. But right here, we can see this is all everything from Apple, the 2X Apple, to what this video for today is about. I'm going to cover this right now. Air. Now, just as I was about to go on the air with this, and just as I was talking to the MFG analysts, our writing crew, this motherfucker dropped 4.5%. Now, I don't know if I'm getting a bad data read. I could be. Now, they show it dropping to $58. And I would tell you, now, if you go over to Discord, this will be posted in the trade ideas, okay? You can post some ideas in there too. Give me some ideas. Shit. This is what I've been tracking though. Look at these beautiful little money flow patterns. After COVID, I really started studying the airlines. I talked with people who work in airlines, and a lot of those people directed me to this company. This company makes money whether the airlines are going up or down. And so it's now underneath 200. That got my attention because if you notice here, it bounced off. And I'm looking for easy trades. I'm no meteorologist, but I can read the weather or see the signs. It's look in the sky, so to speak. My first target here is at $67. That's target number one. Got to respect the RSI. Meaning, if RSI hits, you know what to do. Don't make this fucking complicated. That is a target. Previous high. Price has memory. Meaning, a lot of times where it will turn is where it turned before. So I'm trying to combine all of these ideas into a flowing price. Money flows in, money flows out, okay? Into a concept like that. And if it wants to keep flowing, cool. Let it keep flowing. So I just kind of respect all bits and pieces of it. And when it hits previous highs, I take some down. Often that'll hit right when the RSI is hitting an extreme. So that makes that easy, man. Oh, I'm pulling something up here. Make sure I got it. It really does make that easy. Hey, if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe, man. Shit. Might be losing subscribers. That's crazy, huh? We do so well. We do so well in the stock market. I feel like everybody does well. I guess not everybody does. Everybody's making their own decisions, right? Everybody's responsible for pillar number one in the 10 pillars of success. Pillar number one, how you think is everything. That's what some of this is. That's what my this show over at the Science of Getting Rich podcast on Apple, iTunes, on Spotify now too. We're working through it. I was trying to complete the book in 1 year last year. That didn't happen, man. I fell into a crazy year, so I was trying to find this video here. That didn't happen. Man, there's a wealth of videos here on YouTube. I'm flipping through my own shit here on YouTube. Just tons of cool videos. And if you want to see the progression of someone trying to learn, this is it. Oh, here's one, buying your first rental property. That's a good one. I got like 3,800 views on that. Well, let's bring back up. We're back to stocks, man. Don't get sidetracked. AIR, A-I-R. AIR is a global aerospace and defense. Why you think I might pull up an aerospace defense stock when we're possibly about to start fucking with Iran? Or maybe Iran's fucking with us. Or I don't know who's fucking with who, but I know there's a lot of fighting. Well, they're going to fight. They need these dudes, man. AR is a global aerospace and defense aftermarket solutions company with operations in 20 countries. I wonder why they're in other countries. Part of the war machine. The company supports commercial and government customers through its 4 segments. Parts and supplies. Hey, I bet they need some parts in the Ukraine. I bet the Palestinians need some parts. And I know Israel needs some parts. Supply and repair. And so does the U.S. government, by the way. And engineering. Integrated solutions and expeditionary services. Ooh, you know what that is, huh? What do you think expeditionary forces are? The part supply segment primarily consists of its sales and used serviceable engines. This is how I came to learn about them. A friend works on engines and airframe parts and component and distribution of new parts. They also help with what they call heavy checks. So when all the planes went offline during COVID and Delta sold off, a little birdie breaking down how the airline business worked. Nothing insider, nothing illegal, just common fucking sense. Common sense says that if you take an airplane offline, you got to put it back online. So they're going to make money on the off and they're going to make money on the on. And that just don't seem fair that they make all that money, but they do. Now, the airlines only make money one way. You're getting on the plane and flying. Not these guys. They're going to service the broken planes, the ones that are flying or not flying. These guys help you. They create parts. They're very integral part of, with Raytheon, with Lockheed Martin, with the other Grumman, Boeing, Delta, United. They're tied in. They're tied tight with all of these guys. So we're playing the whole airline thing. We actually have a stage one. Price has fallen back today, back into the stage one buy zone, but it's still a stage two. I'm going to place a stop loss right underneath the anchor. Use common sense here, an anchor. If you were in a boat and you dropped a fucking anchor, does the anchor go to the bottom or the top? Bottom. See how easy that was? Bam. Now you're an expert. You know how to find anchors. Anchors at the very bottom. How do you know it's the bottom? Next day it was higher. And then again and again. And on the fourth day, I conclude that's the anchor point. Bam. What if it breaks it? It's not the anchor point anymore. See how simple that is? So this is the bottom. Guess where the apex is? Exact opposite. It's the top. Top, bottom. I don't know what you are, man, top or bottom, but that's none of my business. Right now, we're right here, and we're looking at air it's valued at $85 over at benchmark valued at $85. Old Morningstar being stingy, they usually are. That's why I like Morningstar. They're always conservative. They're valuing at 65. Either way, that's higher, and they're always conservative. I like betting conservative when I'm looking at values. Just that way I get surprised. But it is a good likely if this thing can get going, the stock market doesn't fall too far, we're going to hit 67. It's going to go up to 71. I'm going to trim out into strength. I'm going to sell into strength. I like to buy weakness. As long as price holds this anchor point, which we have marked at, I think, stop loss in the newsletter is $57. Come over here. Come over here. And, did I mark it? Why hasn't this updated? All right, it's updating the newsletter now. Page 11 is swing trade of the week. AIR swing traders, $57 stop, $67 first target, $70 seven target. Air Corporation is a global aerospace defense aftermarket solutions company that operates 20 countries. Talked about that. We got a fundamental thesis. Motherfuckers are fighting. We got a technical thesis. Stage 2 breakout happened, still holding the stage 1, stage 2 zone. If this breaks, holler at you. I'm not married to it, okay? We're not married on a trade. That's swing trading. Swing trading, you have a stop, you have a fucking target, okay? And you have a reason to believe why it's going to go up. Trading a strategy that you feel you have an edge. And I know we have an edge because the stock market goes up 70% of the time, man. As we close this out, the S&P, real quick, let's blow through this wind. Bitcoin, $63,070. If it breaks 61, first downside target will be 52, and the next one 46. If that happens, we're going to lose a lot of people, man. They're going to freak the fuck out. There's a few of the other wins. There's 7 wins. Dow Jones, RSI 31. Swing traders, we're looking to get into UDOW. UDOW. I'll post these in the charts. Look at this zone here. Gold, doing what gold does. Still in gold. Let the rest run. Wish we had more. Q just broke the box. It's now stage 4 decline. S&P, stage 4 decline. Bonds, stage 4 decline. I'm shocked. Bonds have sold off. The XLP is sold off. It's consumer staples. All the safety plays are going down, except oil and gold. I love it. Closed-end funds, if you're on our Substack list. Boom. 20% dividend yield, income fund. Keep your eyes on it and buy money. You guys be good.